And we are live.
Yo, 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 yo. Wait, let's hit El Poo up. See if you want to come on, shoot him an invitation. Yo, we coming to you. It's a brand new show. This is Street Focus, where we gonna focus on street beefs, rap beefs, real life shit that went down with brothers. So, but since the event that's going on now, big thing in the news, all over the media, everywhere on Black TV, on real regular news, the freedom of Max Bigavale, aka Max B. Yeah, a Harlem, sort of a street legend, sort of. His name is really known. He's been moving and wiggling out here in these streets. Let me take a shot for Max B. That brother just been released. He got a sentence of 75 years in prison for robbery, which turned that went bad, that turned into a homicide with two co-defendants, which was his broad, a little chick he was fucking, who was a prostitute as well, and his alleged homeboy. The homeboy got 100. Uh, he got life plus 35 years. So reincarnation got pulled 35 more. That's nothing for a real nigga. Then the chick who was involved in the robbery, she got hold on, she got Gina Conway. She got 15 years in prison, and she actually testified against Max B. So even though he was nowhere in sight when this happened, he was pretty much like what they said was the mastermind. But this went down, and they pulled this lick allegedly. Max B claimed he had nothing to do with it, and his boy kept it tall. He never implicated Max B. So that's part of the reason why Mr. Max Bigavale is up. But yeah, but that's really some shit that transpired. This happened in like 2006, but they actually got convicted. He actually got convicted in 2009. There was a murder. The guy, he had a lot of money. Him and his boy, they was scammers. They was doing all kind of shit. It was two guys, but people have been hearing about these two cats running around Harlem and the Bronx and New Jersey, and it was like two different crews was planning on this money to get from these cats. But but it went down that night, and a few weeks later, everybody got apprehended. So that's what happened. But Max B, with his lawyers and his team, he was released. He got released last week or this weekend. Hold on. Shit, excuse me. It's a Max B. That's a cold sit. That's a cold feeling. Being locked up, knowing you on a brink of stardom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember my time on vacation. I'm just looking at these cats in there who was never coming home. Like, it was like I'm looking in their eyes, and it was like, damn, boy, you ain't going nowhere. Life sentences, and I'm here. I am. I'm working out every day, just having fun, basically clowning in there, playing chess, just doing what I want, laughing with niggas, and then I'm looking at cat over there like he ain't never going home. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucked up feeling. But so glory to God that was reversed for Max Bigavale. Look like a boss, smell like a boss, taste like a boss. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what's up. So, but he back on the streets, and he's being treated like a straight celebrity. You know what I mean? And it was a victim in this case. So, but that's I don't want to put that under the rug because a man did lose his life, but now that he's out, he's encountering. The question is, what is Jim Jones going to do? Jim Jones is getting a lot of flack, man. And I don't want to say it's not deserved, but Jim Jones is getting a lot of flack, and a lot of people are on his bumper and got a lot of questions for him. Like, now what are you going to do? Max B is out. Max B is out. You know what I'm saying? That's the beef. Or do they still have beef? Is Jim Jones still beefing with him? What do you think? Where you at, Floyd X?
What up, Mr. Walt?
What up? What's the motherfucking beef? What's this? This is the focus beef. What's the beef? Do you think that is still beef with Jim Jones and Max B?
Max B, Jim Jones. Why? Do you know why they beefing?
I surely do.
What's the
Oh,
beef?
they all grew up together in Harlem. According to Cameron, Max B was lived in his building in Harlem. They grew up together, and when he started rapping, he thought Max B was joking because Max B used to always joke a lot. But Cameron was like, wait a minute, man. Not Cameron, but Jim Jones was like, wait, he got some shit. So Jim Jones ended up signing him to the Diplomat Records, but he never put his music out. He used a lot of his stuff, and then Max B was like, "Look, just let me off the label." He never let him off the label. So that's what I remember as far as what they was beefing behind.
Hey, let me do this real quick. Let me say what up to Sek Muskan. Hi. Let me say what up to Arik James Play Games. Yo, what up? This is the new show that we got, the Focus Up Network. The new show is called The Brothers Johnson, and we're gonna be covering topics more in right now. It's The Brothers Johnson. That's the name of the show. Until we come with a better one. If you got
Street
suggestions,
focus. Go ahead.
Street Focus, that sounds good. We'll come with a better one. But right now it's called The Brothers Johnson. And we're covering topics. And right now the big thing that's going on is Max B was released. And everybody want to know what's going on with Max B and what's happening, what's next. So we're covering that topic for you. And if you're interested in it, stay tuned in. If you're not, get the fuck out of here. Basically.
And if you got a comment or you got something to say about what we talked about, leave your comment. We gonna read it.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. The
Okay.
Max B. That's who Max B is. If you're interested, when you ask the question, who is this? Max B. That's what we're talking about. All right.
Hey, famous words of Rosie O'Donnell. Google it.
All
Google it if you don't know.
right. So to give a little more clarity in the Max B, Jim Jones beef, Jim Jones was working with Max B. They recorded a whole bunch of songs. Max B was new to the rap game, and just like everybody that's new, guess what happens? They get screwed.
Bend over.
They get screwed. So he sat there, and Max B was in a tight situation. He needed some money to move out of the hood or out of the ghetto, or whatever. And Jim Jones saw an opportunity. He said, "Hey, well, look, I'll sign. I'll give you $50,000. You sign all of your publishing rights to me." And Max B like, "Oh, $50,000. That's a lot of money."
I
And
could show you 50,000 right now.
yeah, so he signed over all his publishing rights to Jim Jones. And Jim Jones took that shit and he did whatever he did with it, and he was in the money. And he says it honestly. He said, "Look, I was doing what I was taught to do in the music industry. I did it because that's the way it was supposed to work. But looking back, in the end, he did the right thing. He gave Max B his publishing back. But
Also, he fucked them over for real.
yeah, he fucked him over.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
they had a song on a mixtape called "We Fly High," and that was the hook for Ballin'. And with the when he used it on the Ballin' album, it blew up bigger. Max B didn't get nothing because Jim Jones had the publishing rights, and then he finessed that into a signing a record deal that got bigger. So Jim Jones made maybe a rough estimate $56 million off of that shit.
Oh, I would have fucked him up. I'll be mad. Wait a minute. Yo, Wait, I didn't know all this, big bro,
Yeah,
brother Johnson.
yeah,
I didn't know all this right here.
yeah,
You hit
yeah.
me to this because I had different notes more on their personal relationship. Max
That
B
didn't mean
coming
shit.
at him. I didn't know that's why he was coming at him so tough.
Yeah, that's why industry insiders be like, nah, Jim Jones was absolutely wrong, and he was a effed up individual like the other guy that got shot, the one that got killed.
Um,
Damn, what was that dude name? It was Max B. It had a female rapper, and then it had another dude, the
Chinks,
Jinx, Chinks,
Chinks
Chinks.
drugs.
Yes, Chinks drugs.
Chinks.
They was like, dude, the music they was recording, you could have moved them out of the hood. You could have saved Chinks, and you could have Max B wouldn't have to resort to crime. But with that,
That's what Cam said.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. And Cam knew, because Cam was looking at it like you could have saved both them niggas. But what you did was be greedy and take from them. Because the same way he was screwing over Max B, he screwed over Chinks drugs. That's why he was
oh,
a disgusting person. If you look at him, and he got that snarky ass, stink ass Jim Jones attitude that pisses
yeah.
people off. It's like he's a disgusting human being. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think so too. Because not necessarily for what he did with them by not marrying Chrissy.
That
That's
too.
why I'm like, damn, bro. Like the bitch been with you forever, and you big her up, but you ain't put the ring on her finger. She asked to marry you, humiliated her. Like, come on, yeah,
That's just
damn,
that's just an extension of who he is as a disgusting human being.
yeah, yeah.
When you're a disgusting human being, you're a disgusting human being 360.
Facts.
Everybody
Fact.
you interact with.
It bleeds out in different areas. That's
Exactly.
true. Yeah.
Everybody you interact with is gonna be disgusting. And I don't even know. I don't know if you can or cannot help it, but that's what you're gonna be.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
I don't think they can help it because it's like me and you. Like I've been knowing you for quite some time, brother Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We pretty much know each other, and we pretty much good dudes. Even though we've done foul shit before, but we all have that limit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And we got friends that we know who have a limit, then some don't have a limit. You know what
yeah,
I mean? It's
yeah.
and the niggas that's the snakes. They the snakes, and they just can't help being snakes. The thieves are the thieves. They can't help them being the thieves. And that's
Real
the
talk.
most the group that we don't grew up with. So
Real talk.
I could definitely see that. And like even with Scarface and Willie D.
Yeah.
Willie D, like, boy, you sneaky. You fucking went to that, you did the Grammys without me.
Scarface is a
Yeah.
trash human being. He
Yeah.
makes great music. We love his music. But the reality of it, he's a trash human being. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Never meet your heroes. Never
Uh-huh.
meet them. Most people are trash people.
Yeah.
Think about that shit.
So
Like,
yeah.
not to dwell on the shit, but we talk about Scarface. He had an opportunity to go perform the Ghetto Boys' biggest song.
Mind
That
playing
nigga
tricks.
went to New York and performed it by himself. With
Seen Willie D that weekend.
oh man, it's
And
disgusting, dude.
seen him that weekend.
Yeah, respectfully, I got much love for Scarface, but hey, you did some disgusting human being shit, dude.
Right.
End of story.
Real
But
talk.
back to the Max B shit.
Yeah. So I just say you shed light on a lot of videos I seen. I thought Max B was just trolling because that was around the era where people was just starting to use the internet and YouTube. Like, look at this footage I got of me slapping this guy or punking him. But
Yeah.
he caught Jim Jones at a studio and they chased him up in there. And then he said, Jim Jones said, call the police.
I never heard this story.
It's a video. It's a
Okay.
video. So
Okay.
then Max B came out like, did you get the fucking video? And the dude like, yeah, I got the video. Did you get the video of him saying, call the fucking police? He like, no, I didn't get that. He said, what the fuck? He said, damn. He said, I just ran that nigga in the studio and closed the
Oh, man.
door. So then they was sitting outside and he got the cell phone. I'm going to call this bitch nigga. His car right there. I'm going to wait all night. Then the police pulled up.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So they wasn't doing that. So they said, yeah, he said, it's on the YouTube, that video I sent to you and Tony earlier. But yeah,
Okay.
that's what. But I thought Max B was just trolling him, but I didn't know it went that deep as far as like he really fucked him out of millions.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did.
Wow,
Because he
wow.
thought that's the way that you commit. You you do business in the music business, and you know Jim Jones being a I don't want to call him idiot, just doing dumb shit. And
Yeah.
I don't know when you do some foul shit like that, he did make it right by he gave Max B back his publishing, so he
Mm.
made it right. But at what cost and how much did he make off of it is the
Right.
question. Did he make
Years later, 20 something years later,
it?
did all that time in jail. The
Yep.
money was to be made back then with that balling,
Yeah. And
especially
did
when
you
Jay Z hopped on, just did the freestyle to it. That brought it up to another level.
and that's the question. Did you break him off? Did you give him money back? Did you compensate him for what you made? Did you give him a percentage of what you made? If not,
Man,
you still trash. And
yeah,
it's a reason. And everybody shouldn't be looking at Jim Jones like he's the one to decide whether what's that dude named Dave East and Mano should go hang with him because the evil shit or the dumb shit that he did. Like I
yeah.
don't know. I haven't watched or seen Dave East's reasoning for being at the party, but I'm pretty sure he did it because he got a pretty good grasp and understanding of what the situation is.
Well, I was listening to Mano
Yeah,
today. Mano said he was fucking with Max B probably,
before
yeah, way before, but his allegiance lied with
because
Jim
I got a
Jones.
friendship with Jim Jones. I heard that shit.
Yeah, I get that. I do understand that. Um, I do understand. I feel that, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of torn in the rock and roll heart place just from where he coming from as a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? He with Jim Jones. He like him and Max
That's
B. They was
that's that's
yeah,
that's his interpretation
yeah,
of
right,
what being a
exactly,
real nigga or a real friend is. That's his interpretation.
right.
That's okay. Well,
Because he say he break bread with him. They make money together. They do all kinds of shit together.
that's
So
his interpretation.
but as far as with Dave East didn't know none of these niggas. He wasn't even a rapper when none of
Yeah,
this shit transpired. He
yeah,
got invited to the party. He been fucking with Jim Jones heavy, but he just went to the party. But
yeah.
he didn't know. See, this is what I thought was some sucker shit just to even say, because now it's trying to sound like you trying to weasel your way out of shit. He was saying shit like, I went in there, I didn't think it was gonna be. It seemed like it was a movie production. They
Mhm.
had cameras and all. Like, if you went, you went.
Yeah.
Shit.
Real
Fuck,
talk.
don't come back like, oh, I didn't know it. Fuck, that sounds like some weasel shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If I've been like, yeah, I went, my nigga. Yeah, hey, cuz I'm going to the shit. What's up? You got a problem with me? I'd have hit Jim Jones up if anything. You
Yeah.
got a problem with me going yes or no? If you say no, I ain't fucking with it. Period. You know?
Well,
So, but yeah.
let's zoom past that shit because niggas gonna do what them niggas gonna do. And I wish I had that clip where they say this is nigga shit with the rapper. I forget the dude name from the Furious Five. This is nigga
Oh,
shit.
Melly Mel.
Melly Mel. He's like, this is nigga shit. Let's get past that. And let's what crime did Max B commit? And you talked about it earlier, but can you elaborate more? Why did he end up in jail?
He was the mastermind. It's like you was the conspirator. You was co-conspirator. Like you basically this was your brainchild. It's like if I send you and El Poo to like, but I say, yo, this where they gonna be, this where the money at. Yo, fuck if you gotta kill him, whatever. Even if I'm nowhere to be seen. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So yeah, you were a conspirator in that crime.
What was the crime?
Robbery and murder.
How did
That was
how did it
with
happen? What did they do?
oh, you wasn't listening when I was explaining the shit at the beginning? Or they they robbed. It was two guys. It was two guys who was homeboys. They was running around Harlem, uh, Jersey, and the Bronx with bags of cash, and
Yeah.
they was flipping the money. They was doing some kind of illegal shit. They had guns and all that, but then they was tricking the money off on hookers and bitches. One met Max Bigabell's one of his hoes.
Yeah.
He took her to the hotel. He didn't fuck her, but then she told him about it that this thing had a shitload of money. Then there was another crew across town. Another crew. It was two different crews that was planning on getting this money from these two dudes,
Yeah.
robbing them. But they went first, and they because she told them where they was at. They was staying at the Hilton hotel. First night he didn't get no pussy. Then he was told her like make sure you give him some pussy to loosen him up. But he did not go to the robbery. First what they tried was like just say when they not in the hotel, let us know what room he in, and we gonna rob him while y'all two at the casino or whatever. Rob the hotel. Just break in there and get the money.
Yeah.
So these two stupid ass niggas, they couldn't find they went to the wrong hotel. Then they went to the right hotel, then they couldn't find the room. and then and it was like, damn. So they gave up. So then the next time that's when she went had sex with him and then brought the other dude with him, but Max B wasn't there. When he was like, I'm about to pop this nigga. And so but the other cat, they broke in, they came in, she let him in. She's in there with the chick. He had another prostitute. He in there with another prostitute. She knocked on the door. He like, I'm in here. We're coming. The old boy coming strong and warm his way in. Tied them both up and made him call his boy. He said, the money not in here. The money downstairs with my boy. So he made call his boy in the next room. As soon as his boy come up, banged him. Killed him dead. Then he said, we're going to search his room. And if that money ain't in there, we coming back up here to kill you. So they left. The dude wiggled his way out. He broke free, untied the other prostitute, and they left.
Damn.
And so and out of everything, all they got was like $850 that was in his pocket and his watch. Damn. But then look, the police came, searched the room, and they found the fucking money, the $40,000 and all that shit. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what happened with the lick. But Max B was nowhere around.
So, but in the end, the prostitute that was working with Max B brought his name up and told him that he was the one that put it on or whatever.
Yeah, that he set it up.
Yep.
He set up the whole thing. Yes.
That nigga, he went to court and like a man, he took his conviction. He got sentenced to what, like 96 years or some shit?
75 years.
75 years.
Yep. Yeah.
And then we jumped to how did he get free? Why is he out now? If he got convicted for 75 years, why is he out now?
Lawyers, because the first attorney he had was a dumbass, was not too up on shit, and that's how he got convicted. Then even with the appeal, it's a thing called due diligence, like it was not met. Yeah. So they came for another appeal, and that's when they gave him like he took a deal like this is like and got like time served, like 10 years or something. You know what I mean? So it came out to like time served already, and that's how we got out.
Then from what I understand, one of his lawyers was involved in doing dirt or involved in criminal activity. And he was facing what they call it, pending litigation.
Uh-huh.
His lawyer was facing pending litigation, and so the court determined that because his lawyer at the time of defending Max B was facing pending litigation, he couldn't properly defend him. So that was the reason that he got set free, because the lawyer that was the cool lawyer, when they was going to court and they was dapping each other like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and
singing French Montana hook or some shit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And he was pending litigation and he got convicted of a crime that he was involved in that was separate and apart from Max B. Max B had nothing to do with his crime, but he was involved in criminal activity and got convicted of that. So after he was convicted, they said all the trials or the courts that he was involved in, they had to evaluate him. And that's
wow.
Yeah, that's how Max B got such a short and he knew that. That's how he knew the exact date he was coming home. I'll be home, whoop de whoop, and he knew the exact date because it was written in stone, pretty much.
Hey, wait, let me cut this stove off real quick.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but and that's just a that's how this shit happened when you go into court and all this shit. I never been to court personally myself. I never been fighting a criminal activity case or nothing like that. But I pay attention to a lot of stuff I see on YouTube, and I'm just sharing what I learned on YouTube. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who gives a fuck? But this is the Brothers Johnson show. We are going to be sharing information and things that we learn with you. So tune in every Saturday or every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. That'll be our show time. We'll come with a topic and we'll dive in and do a deep dive on a certain topic. That's you cool with that? Every Sunday, 6:30.
Sound good to me. But I
Okay.
mean, wait, but you. So what's up? What you think gonna happen with Max B and Jim Jones now? Is the beef still on?
You know what? If I was Max B, I wouldn't give a fuck about Jim Jones. I would be like, I don't have to do nothing with him. Because all this stupid shit he talking about, like, if you go with him, I'll cut you off, all that dumb shit Jim Jones talking. If he doing business with Jay-Z and Jay-Z be like, I'm gonna do a song with Max B. You think Jim Jones, I'm gonna cut you off? Jay-Z gonna be like, who gives a fuck? Get the fuck out of here, little man. Go. Scram back to Harlem. Get the fuck
Right.
out of here. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit like you calling shots and cutting niggas off for dealing with your enemies, get out of here, bro. It's
Uh,
stupid. It's dumb. So
well, I heard Max B. He's like, he ain't tripping either way
yeah,
it go. He was asked if you'll ever link back up with Jim Jones. He said, "You never know. It's been 20 fucking years since all this shit then occurred."
yeah,
So he said, "You never know." He said, "I'm just looking forward to making some new music," and I hope that's what he do because a lot of this shit, I'll be like, this shit kind of weak. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You know,
I,
but
I respect his diplomacy and the way he handles situations because I believe he got somebody smart talking to him because the same way when Kanye West was gonna come out with a song called The Wave or an album called Wavy or some shit, and
uh-huh.
jumped on his head, and then they asked Max B, "How you feel about that?" He like, "Man, I appreciate the love. I appreciate that he showing or paying homage or whatever." And then somebody else tried to do the same thing. I forget who it was, a second rapper, and he did the same thing. I appreciate the love. He wasn't like going at him or that nigga need to shut up or nothing. He was like, I appreciate it,
Yeah.
and it was real diplomatic. I think it was intelligent and it was smart. And the same way he approaching this Jim Jones situation, I respect and appreciate if it's him or if it's the people around him. It's a good move because you just come out and do your shit and just show your talent, bro.
Right, right. That's it right there. He
Right?
come out, blow up. That
Exactly.
all this shit with Jim Jones gonna be a distant memory. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Real talk. So
Yeah.
we brought the info to y'all. It's Floyd X and Mr. Walk. This is the Brother Johnson's tentatively titled The Brothers Johnson Show, but street what'd you call it?
Uh, Street Focus.
Street Focus. That's probably gonna be the show title name next week when we come up here. We're gonna find one topic, we're gonna do a deep dive. And it's not just limited to
Rap
rap.
beat.
Yeah, it's gonna be deeper. So we're gonna get into that. If y'all watching the show, thank y'all for watching. Just a 30-minute drop, and we're gonna smash on y'all. We're gonna put it out here, and this is the new Black Media, the Focus Up Network. Started like 5-6 years ago, and we still here, still doing it, still making it happen. Ain't going nowhere. The Focus Up Network. Let me get that banner. Where's the banner at? Oh shit! But this is the Focus Up Show, the new Black Media. Subscribe to our website. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Everything helps. TheFocusUpShow.com. You want to get more information? Subscribe to our YouTube page, the Focus Up Network. And we out of here. You got anything else you want to say, bro?
247 mobbing. What up?
All right, we out.